Hi, Stephen.
Hi.
We met here today to talk about your experience and your impression, experience you gained here during your Erasmus Plus traineeship mobility. And I would like to start with this very general, basic question: how did you get here? And then I would like you to tell us something about your teaching and research experience and about your philosophical background.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, I think when I came here first, I told you that a friend recommended Wrocław to me because he has been here before. He's a colleague at University of Hradec Kralove. So I was searching for a place to do the Erasmus traineeship because it's compulsory. That's when you are doing PhD at our department, you undertake an Erasmus program. So he suggested to me and I applied, and I think I spoke to Professor Adams
Mielewski.
and he was glad to welcome me. So I applied.
He is your supervisor,
Yeah, he's
both
my
with Mariusz Turowski
Yes.
in the Institute of Philosophy,
Yes, please.
Wrocław University. Hmm? And so you just told me that you were also a trainee at Hradec Kralove University in Czech Republic.
Yes.
How could you compare staying there and here, this period and traineeship?
So far, I think the difference is not quite much because I had started there, I think, in my second year. So the first year was more of coursework and other research works. So I've not started my thesis actually, and but periodically I attend lectures at the department. There are also conferences that I also partake, and I think similar here. When I came here, I've also seen some kind of conferences and some seminars that are organized here. So in terms of conferences and seminars, I think the same thing. But I don't know if I should also add my teaching here.
That
Yes.
would be my third question. I'd like to ask you about your activities and about the forms of events that you attended here in Wrocław during your mobility, during your traineeship.
Thank you. First of all, I'll start with the teaching. I taught Plato and the background to Plato's dialogues. So it was a new course for me. Anyway, I teach Plato, but the course outline was more of a new to me, but I enjoyed teaching it because I met new reading materials. I think I was exposed to some new scholars that I didn't know prior to taking. So it was.
So that would be the profit.
Yeah, the profit for me, and because one of them will be very beneficial to my research, and I'm glad that I took that course, and I also enjoyed teaching the students. It was challenging for me. First, I learned myself because I said it was a new course for me, and the students were also very interactive. So I think generally I enjoyed teaching.
And it was one semester course for philosophy students,
Yes, please.
including Erasmus and foreign students in our department.
Yes,
and
please.
the title of the course was
Plato and our background to Plato's dialogues.
Okay, thank you. So, do you think there are any other benefits from the mobility in our department in context of your own research and career prospects and so on?
Yes, I've already mentioned that one of the course materials will be beneficial to me in my PhD thesis. That is
which
one.
You start.
Yeah, that which I will start next
Mm-hmm.
academic year in August, and I also the students that I interacted with gained much experience in teaching. It has added to the knowledge that because this is my first time teaching European students, you know, so it's a plus for me. And that is two. And also, I also took part in Polish class, and then contemporary, introduction to contemporary, I think,
political philosophy.
Yeah, political philosophy, sorry. I think the two teachers or the two lecturers were very I mean, they have learned something new from them, especially with the language aspect. In Ghana, I told you earlier that I teach, I'm a lecturer in the university. And the way one of the courses that I teach is Latin. Yes, Greek and Latin, but I teach Latin more than Greek. The way she teaches Polish here, I think I've learned a lot that it will be beneficial to my students. So that is also one aspect that.
Now you're talking about your Latin teacher from our university.
No, Polish class, but the way that she delivered the course, I liked it, and I think there are certain things that I adopted that are beneficial to me when I go back to Ghana to teach. Yes.
And as I know, you also attended the class of Urszula Lisowska. On this political philosophy.
Yes.
Yeah. Could you remind me any other events, maybe conference you took a part?
Yes, I think it was about something like disoriented walls. There's a conference at the department that I also started.
Okay, thank you. And what would be your recommendation to us as the institution, considered as the institution, our department, that could let us improve the organization and proceedings of such traineeship in the future?
Yes, I think generally everything was okay. I've not had any problem, but one thing that I would recommend is information coordination. Yes, from the department to the students, because there were some conferences that were organized that I wasn't privy to. My experience in Czech, once you're a student there, whether Erasmus or not Erasmus, you are part of the system. So the secretary will periodically send you message, any kind of message, whether in Czech or in English. And sometimes if it's in Czech, you translate it yourself to know what is happening. Okay, so I think that was the only hitch that. Because I'll come to the department and I'll know that, maybe tomorrow there will be a conference. By that time, I wouldn't be able to attend because I didn't plan for it.
Yeah. It will help us. And last questions, final ones. How did you find Wrocław, which is, as you know, I think one of the biggest academic cities in Poland? What do you think about our students and academics as well? About the scientific potential of the city?
Yes, I think it is a beautiful city, first of all, because I've visited places, the zoo, the museums and the rest, and I also admire I think the bridges everywhere. I think there are about 100 bridges around. I mean, it's fantastic spectacle. And I think the environment, if you look at, it's an academic community. It's mostly tertiary level, and so that atmosphere of learning is there. You feel the zeal to learn because
you feel the spirit.
Because everyone is. You see everyone. If the person is not going for lectures, the person is reading something. And I think there's also one thing that I also talk about with respect to clubbing. I enjoy the clubbing too.
Okay.
Yeah, you attend a club and you see a lot of students there.
A good PR for our future trainees also.
Yes. So I enjoyed the clubbing too.
Social life.
Yeah, the social life also.
Social life, okay. Have you visited any other units of our university, or maybe other Polish or universities, or Wrocław universities or academies?
Yes, I visited the Polytechnic.
Okay.
Yes, I had a friend there that I visited,
okay.
But I think it was more of a social relation than academic.
The purpose was more social, not the scientific one. Okay, and the last question, what would be the most important experience and advice you would like to share with our future trainees?
Yes, I think Wrocław is a very beautiful place, and I recommend it to anyone who wishes to explore the experience of Erasmus traineeship. The faculty, especially my faculty, the philosophy department, they are welcoming. The coordinator, yourself, you welcome in almost, all the lecturers, the secretaries, when they see you, they smile, and I think it is a very welcoming atmosphere that anyone would, especially when you are when you're European, and I'm amazed, like a black man, the way I was accepted. I think it's beyond imagination. I was expecting, some kind of antipathy towards me, but I think I didn't see anything of that sort. So generally, I recommend it to anyone who wishes to embark on Erasmus traineeship.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Said Stephen Oppong
Yes.
from Ghana and Hradec Kralove in Czech Republic,
Yes.
who was a trainee in the Institute of Philosophy, Wrocław University.
Yes. Thank you.